Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 9, Book 88, number 227. Narrated by Nafi. When the people of Medina dethroned Yazid bin Muawiyah, Ibn Umar gathered his special friends and children and said, I heard the Prophet saying, a flag will be fixed for every betrayer on the day of resurrection, and we have given the oath of allegiance to this person, Yazid, in accordance with the conditions enjoined by Allah and His Apostle, and I do not know of anything more faithless than fighting a person who has been given the oath of allegiance in accordance with the conditions enjoined by Allah and His Apostle, and if ever I learn that any person among you has agreed to dethrone Yazid by giving the oath of allegiance to somebody else, then there will be separation between him and me. Volume 9, Book 88, number 228. Narrated by Abu al-Minal. When Ibn Ziyad and Marwan were in Sham and Ibn Zubayr took over the authority in Mecca and Qurra, the Kharijites revolted in Basra, I went out with my father to Abu Baza al-Aslami till we entered upon him in his house, while he was sitting in the shade of a room built of cane. So we sat with him, and my father started talking to him, saying, O Abu Baza, don't you see in what dilemma the people has fallen? The first thing heard him saying, I seek reward from Allah for myself because of being angry and scornful at the Quraysh tribe. O you Arabs! You know very well that you were in misery and were few in number and misguided, and that Allah has brought you out of all that with Islam and with Muhammad till He brought you to this state of prosperity and happiness, which you see now. And it is this worldly wealth and pleasures which has caused mischief to appear among you. The one who is in Sham, i.e., Marwan, by Allah, is not fighting except for the sake of worldly gain, and those who are among you, by Allah, are not fighting except for the sake of worldly gain. And that one who is in Mecca, i.e., Ibn Zubayr, by Allah, is not fighting except for the sake of worldly gain. Volume 9, Book 88, number 229. Narrated by Abi Y. Hudhaifa bin al-Yaman said, the hypocrites of today are worse than those of the lifetime of the Prophet, because in those days they used to do evil deeds secretly, but today they do such deeds openly. Volume 9, Book 88, number 230. Narrated by Abi Ashaza. Hudhaifa said, in fact, it was hypocrisy that existed in the lifetime of the Prophet, but today it is kufr, disbelief, after belief. Volume 9, Book 88, number 231. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. The Prophet said, the hour will not be established till a man passes by a grave of somebody and says, would that I were in his place. Volume 9, Book 88, number 232. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's Apostle said, the hour will not be established till the buttocks of the women of the tribe of Dais move while going round Dhi al-Khalasa. Dhi al-Khalasa was the idol of the Dais tribe which they used to worship in the pre-Islamic period of ignorance. Volume 9, Book 88, number 233. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's apostle said, "The hour will not be established till a man from Khartoum appears, driving the people with his stick." Volume 9, Book 88, number 234. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's apostle said, "The hour will not be established till a fire will come out of the land of Hijaz, and it will throw light on the necks of the camels at Busra." Volume 9, Book 88, number 235. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's apostle said, "Soon the river Euphrates will disclose the treasure, the mountain of gold, so whoever will be present at that time should not take anything of it." Al-A'raj narrated from Abi Hurairah that the Prophet said the same, but he said, "It, Euphrates, will uncover a mountain of gold under it." Volume 9, Book 88, number 236. Narrated by Haritha bin Wahb. I heard Allah's apostle saying, "Give in charity, because there will come a time on the people when a person will go out with his alms from place to place, but will not find anybody to accept it." Volume 9, Book 88, number 237. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's apostle said, "The hour will not be established, 1. Till two big groups fight each other, whereupon there will be a great number of casualties on both sides, and they will be following one and the same religious doctrine. 2. Till about 30 Dajjals, liars, appear, and each one of them will claim that he is Allah's apostle. 3. Till the religious knowledge is taken away by the death of religious scholars. 4. Earthquakes will increase in number. 5. Time will pass quickly. 6. Afflictions will appear. 7. Al-Hajj, i.e., killing, will increase. 8. Till wealth will be in abundance. So abundant that a wealthy person will worry lest nobody should accept his zakat, and whenever he will present it to someone, that person, to whom it will be offered, will say, 'I am not in need of it.' 9. Till the people compete with one another in constructing high buildings. 10. Till a man when passing by a grave of someone will say, 'Would that I were in his place.' 11. Until the sun rises from the west. So when the sun will rise and the people will see it, rising from the west, they will all believe, embrace Islam. But that will be the time when, as Allah said, no good will it do to a soul to believe then, if it believed not before, nor earned good, by deeds of righteousness, through its faith. 6.158. And the hour will be established while two men spreading a garment in front of them, but they will not be able to sell it, nor fold it up. And the hour will be established when a man has milked his she-camel and has taken away the milk, but he will not be able to drink it. And the hour will be established before a man repairing a tank for his livestock is able to water his animals in it. And the hour will be established when a person has raised a morsel of food to his mouth, but will not be able to eat it. Volume 9, Book 88, number 238. Narrated by Al-Mughira bin Shu'bah. Nobody asked the Prophet as many questions as I asked regarding Ad-Dajjal. The Prophet said to me, "What worries you about him?" I said, "Because the people say that he will have a mountain of bread and a river of water with him, i.e., he will have abundance of food and water." The Prophet said, "Nay, he is too mean to be allowed such a thing by Allah, but it is only to test mankind whether they believe in Allah or in Ad-Dajjal." Volume 9, Book 88, number 239. Narrated by Anas bin Malik. The Prophet said, Ad-Dajjal will come and encamp at a place close to Medina, and then Medina will shake thrice, whereupon every kafir, disbeliever, and hypocrite will go out of Medina towards him. Volume 9, Book 88, number 240. Narrated by Abu Bakr. The Prophet said, the terror caused by al-Masih ad-Dajjal will not enter Medina, and at that time Medina will have 7 gates, and there will be 2 angels at each gate, guarding them.